Hi friends, I'm Udesena. Welcome to our channel Is English for Everyone. So hope you are fine and ready for the today's lesson. In today's video, I am going to discuss a very important topic: how we spend the day, how to describe our day. In other words, describing our daily routine. There actually we have to discuss about the things that we do in our day-to-day lives, or series of things, usual series of things that we do in our day-to-day lives, daily lives, right? Every day. And also the reason why I selected this topic is that I have already planned to teach you the tenses step by step from the beginning, starting from the beginning, so that anyone can understand. In order to do so, I decided to start with the simple present tense, and also I believe that it will be more convenient for most of you to learn tenses like simple present, past, future, and other types of tenses by using common, simple, very familiar verbs vocabulary. For that purpose, in this video, we are going to take the first step, not to learn the tenses at once, but to engage in a very practical situation where we use simple present tense a lot, all the time. That is describing our daily activities. In other words, how we spend the day. Now let's take some of the most common activities we do in our day-to-day life, daily life. Some of the most common vocabulary we use in describing in our daily routine, the things we do every day. I think it's better if we can divide the day into three stages. From the time we wake up until the time we leave home for school, and during the school hours, what are the things that we do, the things we do, and after we come back home until the time we go to bed, the things that we do. Let's take one by one. I wake up, I get up, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I have breakfast, I get dressed, I take my school bag, I leave home for school. During the school hours, I go to school, I clean the classroom, I learn, I meet my friends, I play, I have lunch. After coming home from a school, I come home, I have a shower, I do homework, I watch TV, I help mother to prepare dinner, I have dinner, I study, I arrange my school bag for the next day, I go to bed. Right. By now, you know some important necessary vocabulary that you need to know when describing your daily routine, general things that you do every day. Right. Some important things are there when, especially when writing a paragraph on how we spend our day, or sometimes we have to speak about how we spend our day. So there we have to use some other phrases. We have to add some words or maybe phrases. One of them is time. For some of the sentences, for some of the activities, we can mention the time. Time indicator should be there for some of the sentences. For an example, I wake up at 6 o'clock. I wake up at 6 a.m. If I mention an exact time, if I wake up exactly or sharply at 6, I can say I wake up at 6 o'clock. There you have to use at. When you can't mention an exact time, specific time, you have to use an approximate time. Like, I wake up around 6. I can't say exact time, can't be mentioned. I wake up around 6. I leave home for school at 7 o'clock, 7 a.m., a specific time. I come back home after school around 3 p.m. because I can't mention an exact time. I go to bed around 10 p.m. Around 10 p.m. Sometimes I get late more than that. Sometimes I go to bed earlier than that. Not exactly at 10, not sharply at 10. And also, we can use some other connectors or some other adverbial phrases. We can join two sentences, two ideas together to have a natural flow of speech. It should sound like a story. Let me take an example. I wake up around 5:30. Then I get up at 6 o'clock. Around 5:30 I wake up. Then I get up at 6 o'clock. Here then is the connector. So wake up. Wake up in the sense we become conscious again after being asleep. And get up in the sense when we are lying or sitting somewhere. When we rise to the standing position, we get up. Here actually, get up in the sense we get out of the bed. In the same way, I arrange my school bag, then I leave home for school. I come back home, then I change my clothes. The other one is after that. Let's take some examples. I iron my uniform. After that, I get dressed. I read for a while. I read a book for a while. After that, I go to bed. An other way of saying about an activity is that after doing something, we move on to next one. We engage in another activity. For an example, after doing my homework, I go to play. Like that. After ironing my clothes, I go to bed. After doing something, we move on to next activity. One more example. After having lunch, I usually have a nap. Nap is a short sleep. This way also can be used before doing something. Earlier we discussed after doing something. Here, before doing something. For an example, before I go to bed, I arrange my school bag for the next day. Right? Before having a shower, I exercise for a while. Before, right? So after school, after the interval, and also during the interval, when we mention a range of time, right? While doing something. In this way, we can use some other phrases, some other connectors to join ideas and to make it very natural when we speak, when we write a paragraph about our daily routine. We use those things to make it very meaningful, right? So make it clear for you. I have created a sample paragraph on how we spend our day. Let's have a look at that. My daily routine. I wake up early in the morning. Then I get up at 5:30 a.m. Next, I drink a glass of water. After that, I go to the bathroom. There, I go to the toilet, brush my teeth, and wash my face. Next, I have my breakfast. After having my breakfast, I get dressed. I leave home for school around 7:30. It takes me half an hour to walk to my school. So school starts at 8. In the school, I learn different subjects. I have lunch during the interval. The school finishes at 1:30 p.m. So after school, I come back home at about 2 p.m. After coming home, I go to the nearby river to bathe. There I spend hours swimming, diving, and playing with friends. After that, I come home and start doing homework. Then I watch news on TV. I help my mother to prepare dinner. Next, we have dinner. Then I start studying for few hours. Before going to bed at 10:30, I don't forget to arrange my school bag and the uniform for the next day. Right. This is a sample paragraph. So you also now can create your own paragraph describing your daily routine, general activities that you do in your day-to-day life using very common, simple, familiar words, vocabulary. We have already discussed them in this video too. And also, I believe you have a general idea about how to write a paragraph on uh, describing your daily routine, on how you spend your day, right? And I think by using the sentences and the vocabulary we have learned in this video, we will be able to continue our learning about tenses very easily from simple to complex step by step. So with that we will wind up our lesson. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel right now. Press the red button down below, and I hope you enjoyed my lesson. We'll meet again with an interesting lesson next time. Till then, bye.